What's going on, guys? It's day number 3 of turning my garage into a wrap shop. And one of the last things I needed finally arrived today, the SwissTrax. So that way we can fill in all the blank spaces left over because we didn't have enough tiles from our last garage. So now I got all the tiles so we can finally finish the flooring in this garage. So let's get started. So we got all of our edges done right here. These corners came out fantastic, but I misjudged. I thought it was only 2 deep. It was actually 2 and then a third one. So I have to get 6 more SwissTrax to cover this little gap. I've got all the ones underneath the refrigerator done, but now this is all filled in right here. So if I step back a little bit, you can kind of see what it looks like, but I'll have to get 6 more of those SwissTrax. And then maybe tomorrow I'll just repaint this wall right here. You can see it's really stripy. I rushed it because I only had a little bit of paint left, but I'll probably put a fresh coat on that tomorrow. So we're almost done with the garage. Just got a few more things to button up and we'll be good to go. Oh yeah, now it wants to work. Come on, right here. Okay. So I also used an old school method of just putting magnets where the studs are. These are all 16 inches apart because this monstrosity happened and my hose reel fell off because it was telling me there's a stud right here and there was not a stud. So using a little old school method with some magnets. So I'm gonna mount a TV right here in the garage, but magnets are a good, secondary method to find studs in your wall so you don't have to have that monstrosity all up in your walls. So I'll have to sand that down and paint it too. And then we're gonna paint this back wall. You can see how it's all stripy. All right, guys, we're at the last part of this series where I'm going to paint this final wall. You can kind of see it's really stripy right here, so I'm going to go ahead and just put another coat of paint on there, and then I might do up there a little bit too. That's only one coat, one really thick coat. And we finally got the garage all painted up, so that back wall looks way better. It's nice and the same color. It's not all zebra striped. I also painted up here too. Again, I put another coat on, got in all the corners and all the white spaces, so that came out really, really good. And then again, I painted all up here. Just super happy with how that came out. There's a little bit of dust. I got to clean that off up there. But now we got to get the rest of the stuff reorganized in the garage because it's a little bit in disarray from painting. So I'll organize it and do one final shot to see the after of this garage. And here we are in Starbase Wraps. We got the Tesla charger, so I'll make sure you're all charged up if you come to me for a ceramic window tint from GeoShield or a vinyl wrap, paint protection film, all that good stuff. I'll have all my appointments up here on the TV I just mounted. Just set a fresh coat of paint on there. I had some holes from where the air compressor came off. I'll probably have to throw another coat of paint up on there. Got the vinyl wrap fridges. It's actually pretty cool. We did a carbon PPF on here with KPMF vinyl wrap on there. Then got the quick jack, so your car's up off the ground, away from the dust, so you get a nice contamination-free install for a vinyl wrap. But yeah, that's a EV-based front splitter for a Model Y. I gotta do a video on that still, but we are like 95% complete with the garage. So that is going to do it for part 3 of turning my garage into a wrap shop. If you're in the Las Vegas area and you have a Tesla, go to starbasewraps.com. You can email me, ben@starbasewraps.com. I'd love to throw a ceramic tint on your Tesla, make it nice and cool in the summer, or a color change vinyl wrap, a color change paint protection film, a clear paint protection film, detailing, ceramic coatings, all of that good stuff. I specialize in Teslas. I can do pretty much any vehicle though, but I own 2 Teslas myself. I like Teslas. That's what I primarily work on. But here's the shop. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, like the video, and throw a comment in there. Let me know what you think about the shop and all of that good stuff. So thank you so much for watching. We'll catch you on the next Starbase Wraps video.